fun Magic today with a modern challenge with Black-White Martyr Proc. Very grindy. Probably lost some winnable matchups, won some losable matchups, so you end up trading. I worry that the deck is not as well positioned as some people think it is. The fast aggro decks are often very fast. The other decks can be quite a pain. I do think this will be the last I play with black-white for a while, and I think I'm going to pretty exclusively go back to mono-white. The deck's fun though. Orzhov Charm is a nightmare for some folks to deal with. I think the deck is just too tight, whereas in mono-white, these 6 slots can be, these 6 slots can become main deck slots, and you can really do more with your sideboard. So there is that. Land total is great. Still grumpy that this deck only gets to run 5 basics because of the utility lands in the Field of Ruins. I refuse to cut down to more than 8, though, to less than 8 though. I feel like you just do it. You just own it. You have to try to beat Tron every now and again. So there's that. As far as the utility slots, probably could use an extra Wrath, if we're being honest. Let's talk Sorin. That rock matchup was hilarious, and then watching it get up, I think it got up as high as 20 something against Eldrazi Taxes. That was interesting. I do think it's a good card. I think there's something to be said about it being a really strong curve topper in a Soul Sisters deck. I also think obviously tokens can have a lot of fun with it. They built it to be good in standard, which means it's not exactly what it should be in terms of being good in modern. Everything having lifelink is neat. Pinging one is fine. Returning stuff is incredible, but there's not really a deck that is doing even 2 of those things, let alone all 3. So you end up being in a weird situation where you're just plussing to gain 1, they lose 1, or plussing to undo a Planeswalker's plus. I will be excited to see what people do in standard. I do think it's a good card. It's just not, I don't think it's modern playable in any real entity. As far as the sideboard goes, there wasn't really anything that I hated other than what I said I hated at the introduction. Stony Silence, Eidolon is not where we want to be doing. Avacyn great, Extirpate really strong. The Gideons did their job. The Anguish and Making. Yeah, it should probably be some D-Sparks, right? There should probably be some number of D-Sparks. I originally was like, but 4 mana! And then Thought-Knot Seer, Jace, Chandra. I can't think of a single matchup where it wouldn't have had relevance. So, yeah, you probably pick up your D-Sparks if you want to do stuff with this. So there is that. I think I was like, but Lily, but it doesn't kill Lily. That is true. Would have killed Kalitas in that matchup, and Kalitas was a pain in my butt. So in every matchup, it would have done something. So I do think it's worth considering. It may even be worth mainboarding. I don't know. there is a black-white control deck to be made in Modern. We'll try to play with it. I kind of want to do more testing and mess around with Sorin a little bit more. I do like the card a lot, and I think like putting it in a Sisters build could be a lot of fun. Putting it in any sort of build could be a lot of fun. Definitely, if I am reevaluating the sideboard, that I submit it before I had really looked at it. Runed Halo, strong card. Disenchant pulled its weight, so I was happy to have it. Anguish and Making, probably bad, honestly. Maybe, yeah, I guess D-Spark is just better. Avacyn is good. We like Avacyns. So that's Black-White Martyr Proc. We went 3-4. Decent league. Not our best showing we've ever had, but we're happy with it. And we had some fun. See you in the next one.